And a good evening from Central South Carolina and Southern Wesleyan University on a 61-degree, clear, beautiful fall night here in the upstate of South Carolina. It's the Turbo Sports Game of the Week brought to you by Admiral Soccer and NSCAA TV. Tonight, it's a Southern States Athletic Conference showdown as the Southern Wesleyan Warriors take on the Southern Poly State Hornets. Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Sheeman. So happy to be with you here today for this match. It's a very competitive conference that both of these teams play in, and the SSAC, Southern Poly State, coming in at 8-5-2, which, believe it or not, folks, is a down year for that program. Meanwhile, for Southern Wesleyan, the Warriors are 9-4-2 and 6-3-1 in the SSAC. They're going to be the number 5 seed in the tournament, depending on some things that may come into play. Meanwhile, for Southern Poly State, the Hornets are just looking to play themselves into the tournament. Right now, they are number 8, so obviously a good showing here today will give them the momentum they need to get into the tournament. But a lot on the line today for the Hornets here on the road today. We're going to take a quick break. We'll bring you the starters when we come back. Again, you're watching the Turbo Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by NSCAA TV and Admiral Soccer.
Each year, the NSCAA puts over 7,000 coaches through our coaching education program. Youth, high school, and college coaches at all levels participate in the diploma courses. Join your peers and get educated. Better coaching, better players, better game. NSCAA Coaching Academy. Improving soccer, one coach at a time. Register today at nscaa.com/education.
Welcome back to Central South Carolina, everybody. Chris Sheeman here with the NSCAA and Turbo Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Turbo, Admiral Soccer, and the folks at the NSCAA. It's been a long season. We wrap up here in the upstate of South Carolina with Southern Poly State coming to town to take on the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors. Let's get to the starters now for both of these sides as both get ready to do the walkout. And we'll start with the road team, Southern Poly. They implement the 4-3-3. Coach Com Kameni sends out the keeper, number 0, Vincent Easterbrook. He is a junior, 6'1", 195 pounds from Fayetteville, Georgia. The defenders, number 2, Philip Rossler, a freshman, 5'10", 160 pounds from Germany. Number 4, Gabe Warner, the senior, 5'9", 155 pounds from Grovetown, Georgia. Number 16, Chase Sullivan, a senior, 6'1", 150 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia. And number 18, Dillian Gallion in the back line, the freshman, 5'11", 150 pounds from Pasadena, Texas. The midfielders for Southern Poly, number 7, Nick Bracey, a freshman, 6'1", 180 pounds from Madison, Mississippi. Maury Bala, the freshman, 5'8", 135 pounds from Trinidad. And the other midfielder, number 28, Julian Tongas, a freshman, 5'10", 135 pounds from Hessen, Germany. The strikers, number 3, James Harris, senior, 5'9", 160 pounds from London, England. Omar Kante, number 9, the junior, 6'3", 185 pounds from Gambia. And number 11, Ahmed Zaki, a sophomore, 6'3", 190 pounds from Cairo, Egypt. So that's the 4-3-3 for the roadside Southern Poly. Now let's meet Southern Wesleyan. They will be in the 4-2-3-1. The keeper, number 1, Ruben Rodriguez, a 6'1", 185-pound sophomore from Madrid, Spain. The defense for the Warriors, number 6, Juan Quintero, a 5'9", 158-pound senior from Colombia. Number 10, Alejandro Sanchez, 5'10", 165-pound junior from Colombia. Number 11, Raul Canelos, a 5'8", 155-pound senior from Ecuador. And number 13, Richie Barbetti, a 5'9", 177-pound Colombian. He is a sophomore. Midfielders, number 7, Bruno Liozzi, a junior, 5'8", 171 pounds from Brazil. Number 8, Nick Willis, a 5'9", 160-pound senior from Pickens, South Carolina. And number 4, Claudio Sanchez, a senior, 5'11", 172 pounds from Sao Paulo, Brazil. The other midfielders, Joao Oliveira, a junior, 5'9", 170 pounds from Brazil. And number 17, Ivan Malgan, a freshman, 5'9", 160 pounds from Colombia. The striker is number 21, Douglas Andrea. He is a senior, 5'9", 160 pounds from Sao Paulo, Brazil. As you see, both sides in their respective huddles ready to walk out onto the pitch. Actually, you can't see them because I don't have the graphic up. There you go. Now you can see everybody. It is 61 degrees. Cold front came through last night. It's provided a little bit of a chill. In fact, 61 degrees might be a little bit generous here at game time here in the upstate of South Carolina. And they are going to have the starters, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. It's the Hornets and the Warriors coming up next on NSCAA TV. Folks, you can chat with us. Just use the hashtag on Twitter, NSCAA TV, and you can say hello, let us know where you're watching from, and we'll be happy to read your shout-outs on air. We'll be right back with the kickoff after this. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman here in Central South Carolina and Southern Wesleyan University, just about set to go between Southern Wesleyan and Southern Poly. Those of you who are joining us a little bit late, you're actually a little bit early now. The ladies' game ran a little bit long, which pushed us back to about a 7:30 start here. Once the starters are announced for Southern Wesleyan, it's also senior day for several seniors for the Warriors, including Nick Willis, who gets the start, as well as Raul Canelos and Douglas Andrea. So all three of the four seniors are getting a start here today. Also starting is Juan Quintero, so he's another senior, the Colombian. This probably a more important game for Southern Poly, as I mentioned. Just joining us, Southern Poly right now sitting in that number 8 spot to qualify for the conference tournament, which will come up starting next week. The top seeds will host. So the Hornets needing a victory to secure things a little bit, and a loss may put them in some trouble. Southern Poly stayed at 8-5-2 currently. Meanwhile, Southern Wesleyan coming in at 9-4-2. Southern Poly, it's been a bit of a down year, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as this match goes on. I chuckle a little bit saying it's a down year when you've won 8, lost 5, and drew 2. That's a pretty good record. But not up to the lofty standards for the Hornets and what that program and what Coach Comeni has built since 2007. So both teams out on the pitch. It's Southern Poly in the black, and Southern Wesleyan will be in the white. You see them on your screen as we speak. Nice little run out here at Southern Wesleyan by the students with their bows and arrows and pitches and forks and ready to go. An entertaining start. And it will be the Hornets who will possess first. Again, the Hornets in a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 for the Warriors. I said 61 degrees. It's gone down. We are in the 50s at the start, as that ball is played by DeBoer. Over on the side of your screen, Kante trying to get to it. A good defense by the Warriors. So the Warriors with possession right now at center circle. Good ball on the near side. Better defense by Gallion. Staying with it is Quintero. Barbetti. Now Sanchez back over to Barbetti. Southern Wesleyan 6-3-1 in the SSAC. And folks, if you're not familiar with this conference, the SSAC, the Southern States Athletic Conference, one of the coaches compared it to the ACC. What the ACC is like in basketball, that's what the SSAC is like in football. That ball is cleared. Sullivan with the clear. Neither one of these teams with a lot of potency on offense. They will be deliberate. They will take their chances. They make good of their chances. Both sides do when they have the opportunities, but it's not going to be an up and down kind of a match. Reminder, folks, you can get a shout out, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. Use the hashtag NSCAATV and let us know. Say hello. I'll read those on air as I can get to them. For the Warriors, again, solid passing. Malagon had a touch on it. Coming up is Leozzi, plays it back. All the way back to the keeper, Rodriguez. Just underway in the 3rd minute. And that long ball will go all the way back to the keeper for the Hornets, Easterbrook. Vincent Easterbrook, the junior from Fayetteville, Georgia, 756 minutes in front of the net this year, 1.43 goals against average. He stopped about 75% of the shots that he has faced, and it's a boomer down the pitch. Volleyed up now by the Warriors, and that's a header by Warner. So, first possession, Tongas, the German, and that's a turnover. Long run over on the far side. Liozzi runs out of room. DeBoer able to take it back. Out of play. It will be a throw over on the far side. Cisse. Kante. And that's into the box. No trouble for the keeper for Southern Wesleyan. Ruben Rodriguez. Rodriguez, 1,284 minutes coming into the match in front of the net. 1.40 goals against average. He stopped 76% of the shots that he has faced this year. As right now the Warriors with possession. Moving from left to right on your screen. Andrea. And that is a foul called. Will a card come out here on Gallion? Just the free kick for now in the 4th minute. And it will be a free kick from, say, 45 yards out over on the near side of your screen for Southern Wesleyan. Southern Wesleyan started the season as the preseason 21st team in the nation. Out of the top 5 currently, but still getting votes, as Liozzi will take the free kick. Liozzi, 5 assists on the season. Ball into the box. It's headed, but right to the keeper, Easterbrook, who makes a play on it. So in the 5th minute, first opportunity belongs to the Warriors, but Easterbrook with the save. Easterbrook, another booming kick. That's headed by Sanchez. And it's won back by the Warriors. Southern Poly has made it to the NAIA tournament the last 4 seasons, but as I mentioned, it's been a down season for them a little bit. 8-5-2. I think a lot of coaches in the nation would take that, but I talked to Com Komeni on Tuesday, and boy, folks, I'll tell you what. Part of that conversation, I always like to talk to the coaches beforehand and get a feel for, their team and how they're doing, and Com Komeni sounded like he needed a hug. I spent part of that conversation. I turned into Dr. Phil at some point, as he was really not pleased with the way that this season has gone, and made me think of my own playing days as Bracey wins it, leaves it on the near side. That was Liozzi, my apologies, and it's played back to the keeper. My freshman year of high school, we had a team that was so bad that our coach actually quit on us. He just quit coming to the games. We had the forfeit, and nobody could get a hold of him. And I thought about that after Com Komeni's comments to me on Tuesday, and it just made me chuckle that a guy who, at the time, had 7 wins on the season. But obviously, you folks Southern Poly know that the expectations are very high there. NAIA tournament appearance 4 times in a row. Reached the Elite 8 twice. Reached the Sweet 16 twice. As that ball goes out of play, so a chance now for the Hornets over on the far side of your screen. And folks, just a reminder here of the setup. We've basically pieced it together. So we've had a little bit of an issue with the connection, and if you see the video go down like that, we'll get it back up as quickly as we can, and we do apologize. It's just you can't control people, and people gravitate to wires for some reason, and they like to step all over them. So that was the issue there, but we got the video back up for you, and you didn't miss anything. We are in the 7th minute, still 0-0. Both teams working themselves into the match. Southern Poly, they did beat Southern Wesleyan 2-1 last year. That came in Marietta. These two rivals back at it here again in 2013. Good defense that time for the Hornets. Bala able to win it. Harris with the ball. Back to Bala on the 1-2. Bala with a good run over on the far side. Into the box, Tongas leaves it. Shot by Zaki into the back of the net, but it was deflected. So my apologies. It was deflected, and it will go for a corner. So it just missed. It did hit the side of the net on the deflection, and now a corner from the far side, which will be taken by Harris. So Harris to take the corner now for the Hornets. James Harris, 7 assists on the season. And that should tell you what to expect from this corner. Into the box, good header by Kante, but coming over to make the play on the ball is the keeper, Rodriguez. Drop kick, that'll be played back by the defender, Sullivan, back to the keeper, Easterbrook. Still opportunity. Malagon tried to make a play on it. Now this is Barbetti. Southern Wesleyan, meanwhile, they've been a good program as well, but yet to make it to the NAIA tournament. They are trying to do so this year for the first time. This is one of the better sides for them. A good run now, and Barbetti fires it, but that will go over the post and out of play. 10th minute, 0-0. Both teams with an opportunity. One on a header for the Hornets and one on a set piece for the Warriors. Comcometti, I talked about him and had a little fun with him this week, and he started the program for the Hornets in 2007. He's been the head coach ever since. 86-34-12 is his overall record since 2007. Headed back and cleared by Warner. That one went all the way back to the keeper Rodriguez for the Warriors. Comcometti, Hornets have been the regular season champs in 2009. They won the East title in 2010, and the tournament champs in 2011. Good play there by the Hornets. Zaki to win it. Zaki with a run now. Looking for Tongas, and unable to get it. It was deflected. DeBoer leaves it on the far side for Harris, but that will go out of play. It'll be a throw now for the Warriors. And as I mentioned, in the NAIA tournament, they've done some damage, have the Hornets. Made it to the Elite Eight the last 2 years, Sweet 16 in 09 and 2010. Applying some pressure now are the Hornets. Southern Wesleyan, excellent passing side. As that ball's deflected over on the far side of your screen. Southern Wesleyan looking for their 10th win of the season. Again, odds are they're going to be the number 5 seed in the tournament. That means they'll go on the road to start out. This is a good run now. Ball into the box by Sanchez. Coming up is the keeper, Easterbrook, for the Hornets to make the play on the ball. Giving it a look was Douglas Andrea, the striker from Sao Paulo, Brazil. 9 goals and 3 assists on the season. He has 24 goals and 5 assists in his career. The senior playing in his final home game. As that ball's cleared back by Canelos. 12th minute, and a foul is called. A free kick upcoming. Southern Wesleyan and Southern Poly, both with some international flair. We have players from Germany, England, South Africa, Gambia, Trinidad and Tobago, Egypt, Colombia, and Brazil for the Hornets. As the Warriors looking to make something happen again. Malagon. Good defense again that time. That was Bala Turns it over, though. This is a run from Sanchez. Again, the defense is there. Again, it's Bala. Still opportunity for the Warriors. Quintero now. Leaves it. Sanchez looking for Quintero in the box, but the keeper Easterbrook will get there again to make a play on the ball. So both of these teams playing in the Southern States Athletic Conference. The conference tournament will start next Saturday. The highest seed hosts the opening game. And then the semifinals and championship will be in Montgomery. And that will come up on the 14th and 16th. That ball deflected. It will be a throw now for the Hornets. So we're here in Central South Carolina today. Central South Carolina is nowhere near the center of the state. We're actually in the upstate, which is what we call the part of the state that's in the extreme northwest. We're actually pretty close to Georgia and North Carolina as that ball is played out. It'll be another throw up coming for the Hornets. The reason why it's called Central South Carolina, back in the old railway days, it was the halfway point between Atlanta and Charlotte. So that's how it got its name. It's not that the folks in South Carolina can't read a map. It's just that back in the railroad days, this made sense. Quick throw. And across into the box. Good play on the ball by the keeper, Rodriguez. Ruben Rodriguez has played all but 122 minutes in front of the net for the Warriors this season, and he has been pretty much unstoppable. Looking for the run now over on the near side. Oliveira. Joao Oliveira, the junior from Sao Paulo, Brazil. It will be a throw here in the 15th minute. Quintero had that blocked. Leozzi. A lot of action on the near side of your screen as Sanchez has that deflected out. So another throw for the Warriors. Warriors 1-2-1 against top 25 programs on the season. They defeated then number 7 Auburn Montgomery 2-1 in extra time. That came at home last Saturday, as that's won back by the Hornets. DeBoer, and he turns it over. Leozzi on the pass. Ball to Malagon. Leozzi looking for Malagon. Good run for Malagon. Beautiful ball by Leozzi. Ball into the box. Just missed the outstretched leg of Oliveira. Fortunate there if you're a Hornets fan. Still, Warriors with possession. Again, Malagon facing some tough pressure from Gallion, and a foul is called. So we'll have another free kick. Well, they took it quickly, as this is Canelos trying to keep it alive. Again, the defense holding firm for the Hornets for right now. Bala. And that's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw upcoming for Kante. So a win over number 7 Auburn Montgomery on Saturday. They lost to number 6 Belhaven, then number 6 Belhaven, and Jackson on September 21st. Lost to number 11 Mobile 3-0 at home on the 28th of September. And then they drew level against then number 25 Martin Methodist on the road a few days later on October 3rd. So the Warriors 1-2-1 against the top 25 this season. As that ball by DeBoer, or excuse me, by... And we're going to have a foul called now here in the 17th minute. It will be a throw, or excuse me, a free kick upcoming again for the Warriors. Another free kick upcoming for the Warriors. It'll be taken by Malagon. Leozzi will take the free kick. My correction. Ball into the box. Got a head on it, did Sanchez, but hit it too far to the left and out of play for a goal kick. If you're just joining us, the Hornets currently in the 8th spot for the final tourney qualifications. A win today should wrap it up for them. A loss or a draw, and things could get complicated. Kamomeni, when I talked to him earlier this week, saying a lot of the trouble is they were just never able to replace a couple of All-Americans that they lost from last year. They're still finding their way. It's still a young program. And again, folks, this is we don't give these games of the week to anybody. This is a team that's 8-5-2 that plays in a very tough conference and is, no matter what happens, going to finish with a winning mark. So if that's a rebuilding year, I think you'll take that. Over on the near side for the Warriors, Sanchez. Good run by Andrea, but the defense is there again. Sullivan. And Sullivan wins the throw on the deflection. Or no, they called a foul. Excuse me, so it will be a free kick. We're in the 19th minute. It is 0-0. Chris Sheeman, happy to be with you here from the upstate of South Carolina. Central South Carolina is where we are at Southern Wesleyan University. This is the Turbo Sports and USCAA TV National Game of the Week. Wherever you're watching from, folks, you can use the hashtag on Twitter, NSCAA TV. Let us know where you're watching and feel free to get a shout out in or say hello. That ball by the Hornets, Harris. Back down the pitch, Rodriguez looking to make a play on it. It goes out of play, so Harris will throw over on the far side. Kante. Now Harris fires it. Oh, just wide left and out of play. Was it deflected? It was not, so it will be a goal kick. Good crowd on hand this evening as this is the final home game for Southern Wesleyan. Southern Poly had their final home game earlier this week. They defeated Emmanuel College 2-1 in extra time. They've had 4 matches in extra time this season. They're 1-2-1. During that stretch are the Hornets. Well, we talked about Kamomeni. How about Camilo Rodriguez, who, by the way, I want to say thanks to him and his staff were a great help in piecing this broadcast together, which is exactly what we did today, folks. Pieced everything together. And Coach Rodriguez took a break from coaching to help us run some line, and his assistants also helping out. We appreciate that. Camilo in his 6th season, he's 58, 41, and 10 here at Southern Wesleyan. He also played at Southern Wesleyan. He was hired as an assistant right after he graduated. He was a part of that 2003 side that had a terrific run. And he was hired right away as an assistant and then took over in the head coaching spot. Best season was last year. They went 15-4-1. And now Andrea outside of the box. Malagon, top of the box. Andrea got away from him just a little bit. Malagon is hurt. They play on. Looking to cross, Quintero had it deflected. Quintero now on the cross, and that goes over everybody's head and out of play. 22nd minute, 0-0, and a goal kick upcoming. So last year they went 15-4-1. They lost last year to number 8 Auburn Montgomery in the conference semifinals and then lost to Palm Beach Atlantic in the NCCAA South Regional Championship. So a dual affiliation for the Warriors. I talked to Coach Rodriguez about last year and thinking that maybe they should have received an automatic bid in the NAIA. And certainly with this conference, I mean, at least letting 4 of these teams in shouldn't be a debate, the way the competitive nature is of this conference and the ability in this conference, but they did not make it to either tournament, either the NAIA or the NCCAA. You would think that the NCCAA would have given them an at-large as well, but that did not happen. And that is headed back on the goal kick from Easterbrook. And that will roll all the way back to the other keeper, Ruben Rodriguez. But we'll see what happens this year. I don't think an automatic bid is in the cards for either of these sides this year. But one never knows. The Warriors do have something to fall back on. They will have an opportunity, even if they don't do well in the SSAC tournament, to still qualify again for the NCCAA tournament, which is in Kissimmee, Florida. That is a cross into the box by Harris. No trouble for the keeper, Rodriguez, there. I'll actually be the broadcaster for that NCCAA tournament, so some of you folks may be stuck with me again later on in the month. Or actually, I think that one is in early December, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully for Southern Wesleyan, though, we wish them well in the tournament. Hopefully both of these sides can qualify, a fifth straight time for the Hornets and a first time for the Warriors. That ball is going to roll all the way into the box, and Easterbrook will play it. Here in the 25th minute, we are at 0-0. A couple of shots from both sides, but overall very defensive game, which we expected. Both of these teams allowing under 2 goals per match. 1.7 for the Hornets, 1.67, or if you want to round up, if you're a Warriors fan, 1.7 as well for them, is what they give up on average. Folks, the substitutions are coming from the far side, so we're going to try to give you those as much as we can, but our position is not of great sight here tonight. Giving it a run now. Andrea again. It's cleared. Touch by Conte. Looking for Harris. Harris. Good tackle by Canelos, and Canelos will clear. Hornets staying with it. 26th minute now. Sullivan with a long ball. That's headed by Canelos. Harris on the far side. Harris right over in the corner gets tied up. Good defense by the Warriors to win it back. Warriors a very disciplined side. That's been one of the problems for the Hornets this year, according to Coach Comcomeni. Malagon with Gallion applying the pressure. Malagon now looking back for Sanchez. Turns it over. Good run by Conte. Conte around one defender in the box. Fires it. Oh, diving stop made by Rodriguez. Terrific stop on that play. And a beautiful ball by Conte. Omar Conte is fourth in the NAIA with 2.92 shots on goal, per game. That's fourth, and he's also fifth in the nation with 5.5 overall shots per game on average. Omar Conte from Gambia also played at King University. 11 goals and 3 assists on the season. He has 17-5 in his career for the Hornets. Warriors winning the possession in this first half. Almost a turnover there. Staying with it now. Malagon. On the far side, Liozzi with the touch. Trying to run it down and flick it. Oh, nice save by Cisse. Still danger as Andrea had a touch on it. Couldn't get a touch on it, and a handball is called, I believe. That's what the Hornets were screaming for in the box. And it will be, well, there's actually an injury. So we have an injured player in the 28th minute, and we are at 0-0. Well, we told you about the international flair for the Hornets. The Warriors also with several international players. That is number 11 who is down right now for the Warriors, Raul Canelos. Well, you hate to see that. One of the seniors from Ecuador. Raul has been terrific in his time at Southern Wesleyan alone. 2 assists. He has 8 goals and 5 assists in his career. And it looks like he's up and walking under his own power. So that is a good sign. Hopefully he'll be able to come back into the match as he limps off the pitch. And it will be Easterbrook who will take the free kick. Trainer attending to Canelos over on the side. So they did not substitute. And they will play the Warriors with 10 for right now. Easterbrook, another booming kick. Hornets trying to stay with it. Gallion had a touch on it, and that's played back to the keeper, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a beautiful save moments ago on a rocket that was taken by Omar Conte. Applying some pressure over on the near side for the Hornets, Zaki. And he wins a throw. So the Hornets will get a throw. Gallion will take it. Looking for Zaki, and a bad throw is taken back by the Warriors. Trying to play the ball over on the far side is Oliveira. Joao Oliveira had a touch on it, but it goes out of play. 29th minute. That's headed back, and boy, the Warriors really applying some pressure. Look at Malagon running all over the field and forces a clear by the defender. That was Kante coming from his midfielder spot. So a throw now for the Warriors. Oliveira. And that's going to go off of, they say, the Hornets. So another throw over near the corner marker. Oliveira. And that's going to go out of play. Jonathan Ruiz has come on for the Warriors. He is a 5'4", 153-pound junior from Colombia. 1 goal on the season, as he tried to get a touch on the ball. Header by Harris. Harris looking to get it back from Conte. And another turnover. Warriors again with possession. Barbetti. Sanchez. Agudelo. Quintero now. Agudelo again. This is Andrea. Cleared momentarily. Quintero trying to keep it alive for the Warriors. It's going to stay on the line. A header by Gallion, and a foul is called which will give a free kick to the Hornets. Ball gives way. Sullivan will take the free kick. "31st minute. And a high volley. That's headed back by Bracey, who's come on. Nick Bracey, the freshman. Looking to make a play on the ball. That goes out of play. Another throw up coming for the Hornets. A little closer to striking distance. Gallion will take the throw. Into the box. Conte. Bracey coming up, applying some pressure after the Warriors win it. Ball on the near side. Malagon. Giving it a look again. Agudelo unable to make the play. Looking for a foul called as Zaki really turning up the pressure. Ahmad Zaki on the near side. So the foul is called. 32nd minute. It'll be a free kick now for the Warriors. This Southern States Athletic Conference showdown. Final one of the season. Our final game of the week of the season. Of course, NSCAA TV always on. So be sure to check the website and the schedule for more games. But as far as Turbo, this is it for us. And what a great first year it's been for us. I think I speak on behalf of Chase and everybody involved with Turbo. It's been fun. I've done 3 of these now. I was supposed to do 4, but my car decided it was going to take a trip into a ditch, so I didn't make it to the 4th one. But the 3 that I've done have been very entertaining, talking with people on Twitter and really connecting with people all over the globe. That's what the NSCAA does. You know, this is just one aspect of that. Zaki Gallion fires it, and that'll be played by the keeper Rodriguez. 33rd minute. But we've really enjoyed our time. I've talked with few of the other 700 broadcasters that are employed by Turbo Sports and chatting with them. Everybody's had a great time doing these matches and hope you enjoyed watching them. Quintero trying to make a play. It's cleared. Looking to run it down Conte. It'll be played back by the defender Sanchez. Sanchez to Rodriguez. Now back to Sanchez. Claudio Sanchez, another senior on the roster for the Warriors. That is Canelos. And a foul is called again on Gallion. Gallion is very aggressive, but another quick free kick is taken. Sanchez into the box. Trying to give it a run to Oliveira, but it rolls to the keeper, Easterbrook. 34th minute as we get late inside the first half. 0-0. Although the Warriors have certainly been the better side here in the first 34. On the ball from Bracey. Harris trying to run it down. Harris, will he cross or make a move? He's dancing. Goes around one defender with the ball, but it's taken back again by the Warriors. Leozzi over on the far side for the Warriors. Ball deflected as Zaki comes up. Ball deflected. Zaki into the box. Conte. And good defense again by the Warriors as that is out of play. We were going to have... Well, did they change it? No, we're going to have a substitute. And we'll try to tell you who those substitutes are. You think, as many of these games that I've done, I would bring some binoculars. Number 22, Stuart Bailey on for Southern Wesleyan. the 5'10 freshman. And we have a foul called here. And some discussion going on. Do we have a penalty shot? We do. We have a penalty shot, so not sure what the foul was, but the Hornets with a golden opportunity here on the road now to strike first on a penalty. It might have been a handball in the box. A lot of discussion is being had about it. Omar Kante will take the penalty. 11 goals on the season for him. And his 12th would be huge for Southern Poly. Big moment here in the match in the 35th minute. Can Kante put the Hornets ahead? He does! Into the back of the net. He went right and high, and nothing Rodriguez could do about it. 1-0 in favor of Southern Poly. So Southern Poly needing this big victory here today to ensure a tournament qualification in the SSAC, and they get a big first goal here on a penalty kick. So the Warriors, who have been the better side over the first 36 minutes now and counting, find themselves down 1-0 and will have to recover. Let's see if they can equalize before the half. That would be a big momentum builder for the Warriors. Now is Sanchez. This is a run. Andrea tripped up into the box. They say play on. Warner clears. Looking to make a play on it is Tommel. So the other substitution was Sekou Thornell, So Sekou Thornell is on, the freshman, 5'8", 165 pounds. He is one of 13 players from Georgia. So it will be a throw now for the Hornets. Throw by Gallion. Headed around. Warriors trying to win it in a volley attempt by Kante. And it will be a free kick now on a foul on the Hornets. 1-0 in favor of the Hornets. A penalty kick goal for Kante, his 12th of the season. Boy, a player got hit there. And are we going to have a foul call here? I don't think so. They're going to stop for the player who was injured, Quintero, I believe. I believe that's number 6. And things are getting chippy, and you can expect them to get chippier as this day goes on, or as this night goes on. A yellow card. Did they give a yellow card to Quintero? Wow. Interesting moments there. So Quintero took the worst of it and got the card as well. And the fans here at Southern Wesleyan noticeably unhappy with that call. They've had a few go against them. Gallion with the throw, headed back by the Warriors again. Staying with it. Warner playing it back now to Sullivan, who will go all the way back to Easterbrook. Easterbrook, booming kick, 37th minute. A couple of minutes ago, we had a penalty kick by Omar Kante in the 35th. And we stand at 1-0. Chris Sheeman, happy to be with you as the temperature continues to drop. We're at 54 degrees. We started at 61, so it's been a quick free fall, and we're supposed to get into the 30s here in the upstate tonight. Andrea giving it a run over on the far side. It's out of play, and the Warriors win a throw on the deflection. That's a ball by Bracey. That will go all the way to the Rodriguez, who makes a play on it. 38th minute now. Leozzi over on the far side with the run. Runs out of room. Harris again with a clear. Warriors have had the shot advantage, had the possession advantage here in the first half. They've got everything but the score. Agudelo. Sanchez. There's a nice run by Barbetti, closing the defense. Thornell and Gallion. Still opportunity. Barbetti again with it. And again, Gallion is there. This is Bala for the Hornets. Sanchez. Agudelo. Well, it goes over about 3 different players. Tried to make a play on the ball, but it rolls all the way to Easterbrook. And Easterbrook is in no hurry to make a play on it. Hello to Emmanuel Forbes, who's watching from Belleville, Illinois. Class of 2012 for Southern Wesleyan. Again, folks, if you want to get your shout-outs in, just use the hashtag NSCAATV, and I'll be sure to read those. I'll check them in more in depth at the half. As we have another foul called there. Be interested to see who else is watching this match and where you're watching from. I mentioned the international players for the Hornets earlier in the broadcast as they get a free kick here. 7 players from the state of South Carolina for Southern Wesleyan. The rest are international players. As the ball into the box, Harris trying to make a play on it. Again, good defense by the Warriors as they win it, but promptly it goes out of play. They say deflected by a Hornet, though. And it looks like we're going to have a substitute before that throw can be taken here in the 40th minute. So 7 players from South Carolina. The rest of the roster, 8 from Colombia, 5 from Brazil. We have Spain, Italy, and Ecuador. I have a cousin who recently moved to Catania, which is in Sicily, depending on what part of Italy you're from. I hope to visit there someday real soon as the old bank account allows such a trip to take place. Warriors again with possession. They've had possession for most of the match so far in the 41st minute. Gallion for the Hornets. Conte with a header. Harris trying to bowl over the defender, unable to do it, and the Warriors again win possession. Sanchez. Oliveira looking to get it. Cisse. Over on the near side. Giving it a run, that's Darnell Walters. So Darnell Walters has come on. Coach Momeni mentioned he may give some guys who don't see a lot of action some opportunity. Walters is one of them. Thornell is another. That is headed again by the Warriors. So the Warriors holding firm. The Hornets, when they get their chances. And now here comes a long run. This time Quintero. And Quintero runs out of room. Good defense. I believe that was Gallion. A free kick upcoming. Watch the cord.
Watch your step. Watch your step, baby.
Folks, we're keeping the broadcast on, and for the life of me, I don't know how. There's a million kids running all over the place, falling and jumping on our cord. And I'm just preparing you. If we do go down, as that is punched out by Rodriguez, we will get back up and running as quickly as possible. That was close.
Girls, watch your step, please.
So
Thank you.
here in the 43rd minute now, it's a goal kick upcoming. Short kick. Warriors again looking to make something happen. Aguadello unable to make a play on the ball. It's cleared by Balla. Conte giving it a look, but it's all the way back to the keeper, Rodriguez. Now for the Warriors, Liozzi. Aguadello again trying to get a touch on it. And again, Tongas took it as Tongas has come back in, the German. Wie geht's to all of you in Deutschland? I think I did that right. Let's hope so. That throw is deflected and cleared. So a throw for the Warriors will be taken on the far side. Into the box, it's deflected. Oliveira wins a corner. So Liozzi will jog out to the far side and will take the corner as we get set to go inside the 45th minute. Quick corner into the box, punched out by Easterbrook and cleared by Balla. Sanchez. Boy, a good run over on the near side, but it goes out of play for a goal kick. That was Sanchez with the run. 45th minute, 39 seconds and ticking. We're going to take a break at the half, and then we'll come back and bring you the second half. So Easterbrook will take the free kick with 22 seconds, no real urgency. The Hornets up 1-0 on a penalty kick in the 35th minute. That ball deflected out of play. 4 seconds left to go, and it doesn't look like the Hornets will get in a throw here. So the first 45 comes to an end. It's been Southern Wesleyan who has been the better side, but it's the Hornets with a 1-0 lead after 45. It was Omar Kante with a penalty kick in the 35th minute to put the Hornets up 1-0, and that's where we remain at the half. We're going to take a break here on NSCAA TV. We'll take care of some paperwork and then come back and bring you the second half right after this. You're watching the Turbo Sports Game of the Week on NSCAA TV, brought to you by Admiral Soccer.
Pleasure.
Each year, the NSCAA puts over 7,000 coaches through our coaching education program. Youth, high school, and college coaches at all levels participate in the diploma courses. Join your peers and get educated. Better coaching, better players, better game. NSCAA Coaching Academy. Improving soccer, one coach at a time. Register today at nscaa.com/education.
Welcome back to Central South Carolina, everybody. As we get set for the start of the second half, Chris Sheeman happy to be back with you here today. Right now it is Southern Poly with a 1-0 lead, 35th minute penalty kick goal from Omar Kante. He tried to get some clarification on why the penalty was called, and nobody seems to know. But as it is, the Hornets won and the Warriors nil. The Warriors had possession throughout in the first 45, but a big goal for the Hornets, who need this victory just to qualify for the tournament, and it's not often we say that about Southern Poly, but they're needing this victory here in the last day of the regular season just to qualify. I want to say hello to Dan, who's watching from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Thanks for dialing us up, Dan. And you folks can use the hashtag NSCAATV if you want to get a shout out in here in the final 45 minutes. It should be an entertaining final 45 minutes. I got to think that the Warriors have a goal in them. They've been knocking on the door throughout. But so far the Hornets have held firm. As both teams get set to go back out on the pitch, my name's Chris Sheeman. Welcome back. Southern Wesleyan University here in Central South Carolina. Part of the country where if you drive a half hour in any one direction, you're in a different state. There's South Carolina, there's North Carolina, there's Tennessee, there's Georgia that all converge at this little point. And if you weren't around for the first half, well, you missed my lecture about why Central South Carolina is named Central South Carolina, even though it's in the western part of the state. So you'll just have to go back in the archive and revisit that thrilling conversation. Second half is underway now. The Warriors moving from right to left on your screen in the white, and the Hornets in the black. The Warriors with possession here first, as getting a touch on it was Leozzi. Oh, Andrea, who runs out of room. And again, the defense for the Hornets has held firm. A good ball now and a run from Harris. Harris with Ruiz on him. That ball deflected. Staying with it is Tongas. Back now to Cisse. That ball deflected. Cisse gets it back. Tongas again, the German. Zaki. And that ball headed around. Sanchez. And Barbetti will clear. So a throw up coming here in the 46th minute. Make it 47th minute now as Kante will throw it in. Zaki with the turn. Sanchez. And now Barabom. So one change for the Warriors is Cassio Barabom starts here in this second half. He is a sophomore from Brazil. A foul is called over on the far side. A free kick upcoming now for the Warriors. 47th minute. Over on the near side, Ruiz. Plays it back now to Sanchez. Now Barbetti with a booming ball. Andrea trying to get there, but it bounces all the way to the keeper for the Hornets, Easterbrook. We're in Central South Carolina. Southern Poly State from Marietta, Georgia, which is 25 minutes northwest of downtown, depending on what time of the day, I should say, it is. It's 25 minutes from downtown. I mentioned this program starting in 2007. Con Momeni, the head coach since its initial beginnings. Camilo Rodriguez for the Warriors has not been the coach, has been the coach for 6 seasons, but he's been here much longer as a player and also an assistant. And you see that a lot in the NAIA, even at the D2, D3 levels, the kind of consistency that you don't see at larger institutions, and how that consistency not only breeds success, but it breeds tradition. And it breeds something to play for, and it means something. You know, obviously, schools like Florida State, we're here near Clemson, have that name recognition. But the way recruits, or the way recruiting goes in the NAIA and D2, D3, it's all interchangeable. You have that kind of consistency. You know you're going to come to a school that has a chance to play for a national championship or get into the playoffs because you have that consistency, because you have that system in place. Well, it does wonders for your recruiting. Not in this football, but in the American football where I'm from, in northeastern Ohio, we have a division. We're going to have a foul called, and the official coming over to say something to Ruiz. Maybe a little talking out on the pitch. You can't blame these two sides, these two rivals, but Mount Union is the football program, the American football program in Division III that gets Division I recruits because they know there's that stability there and there's a chance to play for a national championship. On the free kick, ball into the box, looking to make a play on it. Well, it's Conte, unable to do so. And it goes for a goal kick. 50th minute. 1-0 in favor of Southern Poly State, excuse me. It's getting late, folks. It's way past my bedtime. The conversation will get a little loopy. Warriors over on the far side of your screen. Ruiz. Top of the box, it's played back to Ruiz, and Ruiz is pushed down, and they say play on. Wow. Ruiz still gets the cross in, and it's cleared out by the Hornets. Barabom. He will fire from some distance, and that hits somebody's car twice. If only they had the alarm on. We'd have a little extra sound here in the background. 51st minute. And boy, I'm real surprised that wasn't called. I know the fans don't like it, and I can't say I blame them there, but if you're a Hornets fan, you say that's nothing. Play on, which is what they did. One back again by the Warriors over on the far side, Quintero. Lays it back, Canelos. Sanchez. Barabom. And now a run coming from Barbetti on the far side. Oh, and that's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw up coming now for the Hornets. So we've said hello to Dan. We've said hello to Emmanuel in the first half. The rest of you folks can use the hashtag NSCAATV. Get your shout-outs in. Here's a long run. Cante crosses it in. Coming up, no trouble for Rodriguez. Ruben Rodriguez. Kick that lands near center circle is headed. A touch by Cisse. Leozzi trying for the pass, and it's cleared back. Played by the keeper, Rodriguez. Southern Wesleyan 9-4-2 on the season. 6-3-1 in the SSEC. We talked about their 1-2-1 mark against top 25 programs. And the season with 3 straight victories over St. Andrews, Bob Jones, and Milligan. Then they won just once in the next 6 matches, 1-3-2 overall from September 14th until October 3rd. And since that tough stretch for them, they haven't lost, going 5-0-0 since October 5th, with wins over Bethel, Emmanuel, Faulkner, and Auburn-Montgomery. That Auburn-Montgomery game, Auburn-Montgomery was ranked 7th. A lot of conversation by the officials in this match now, and a free kick taken short by the Hornets, Barbetti. And it's won now by Southern Poly. Ruiz for the Warriors, getting it back. Barbetti for the Warriors. Sanchez. Quintero. Quintero's got some room to work with now. Pretty good run for him. Leaves it over on the near side. Now the ball played to Barabam. Back now Barbetti. Warriors also had a 3-0 win over Bruton Parker. That came on Wednesday. And finishing up the regular season at home today, they will be the 5 seed, most likely, in the SSAC tournament, which will start the highest seed on Saturday. Foul is called, free kick upcoming. Might have been a handball by Conte. So it will be Barbetti. Again, quick free kick. Barabam had a touch on it. Over on the far side, Quintero with the touch. And that's out of play. Another throw for the Warriors. 55th minute, 1-0. Hornets needing this victory to qualify for that tournament that I told you about. After the top seed hosts the first game, then everybody goes to Montgomery on the 14th and 16th for the semifinals and also the championship game. And if you're a Warriors fan, even if they don't fare well in that tournament, they still have the NCCAA tournament to play for. You don't want to make it sound like it's a consolation and another handball will give the Warriors another kick. And we're going to have, I believe, a card come out here. And that was an immediate stoppage by the official. And the card is called, or is shown. Tongas shown the card. He said something that made that decision very quick for the official. So the free kick for the Warriors will be taken by Barbetti. The officials have certainly had their mark in this match, made their mark in this match. Sanchez. Ruiz with a touch now trying to run it down. Harris is on him, and Harris trying to hold him off to win a throw, and they say it was off of Harris. So Ruiz to throw on the near side. And that's cleared back by the Hornets. For the Hornets, Zaki gave it a good run trying to win possession. And he does. Zaki, good hustle, but the Warriors come from behind. That is Sanchez who makes the play. Sanchez, good ball over on the near side, trying to keep it in play. Liozzi unable to do so, and it'll be a throw upcoming now. Over on the near, I know you folks can't see because of the fans in the stands, but it'll be a throw upcoming for the Hornets. And we'll keep you abreast in that blind spot that you folks have, what's going on. That ball deflected. And headed out by the Hornets. Keeping it in play on the line, Kante. And a foul is called. It will be a free kick for the Hornets. 57th minute, 1-0 Hornets. Southern Poly State with a free kick upcoming. Boy, how big would it be for them to get a second goal? And their defense has really held firm. They've been under the gun a little bit. It probably won't show in the shot category, as that booming kick is headed out by Quintero for the Warriors. In the second 45, the Hornets have been the more active side, as that ball is volleyed up in the air, headed by Kante. Into the box, Harris leaves it. Harris taps it into the back of the net. And just like that, it's 2-0. What did I just say? How big would it be for the Hornets to get that goal? Well, I'll tell you what, after the conversation I had with Com Kameni on Tuesday, he made it sound like he had his bags packed for the beach. Unpack those bags, Hornets fans and Hornets players. 32-19 away from likely qualifying for the tournament. So it's a goal for James Harris, third of the season, and his 10th as a member of the Hornets. And it's 2-0 now. So what can the Warriors do here on senior night? 4 seniors, all starters, playing in their final home match. The header by Harris there, unable to get it. By the way, the assist went to Julian Tongas, the German, with his 3rd assist of the season on a beautiful ball. It was one of those plays that you could see Harris coming, and there wasn't much that Rodriguez could do. Things getting ever more chippy out on the pitch, and a yellow card is now shown to the Warriors. I believe it's Andrea, possibly Malagon. Now they're going to give a free kick now to the Warriors. And evidently we're going to do it again. So Sanchez will take the free kick. 59th minute, ball into the box, headed up. Good header and a diving play made by the keeper, Easterbrook, who makes the save. So the heading effort over on the far side from Quintero. Now he's got to run all the way back on defense. As Quintero again with a touch on it. Turning and running with it is Andrea. It's deflected out. So Quintero will throw over on the far side of your screen. Barbetti with a touch on it. 60th minute now. 2-0 Hornets. Hornets looking good. Southern Poly State started the season 5-0-1. And are we going to have another foul called here? Yes, we are, as there's an injured Hornet on the pitch. I think that's Conte. Boy, there is a lot of conversation going on out there. And the referee's doing their best to get control of it. Telling both sides, I believe, just to be quiet. This is a conference that has, one point or another, over the past 2 seasons, has featured 4 teams in the top 25. It is chippy. It is a long season. It is a difficult season. And by this point, you've had enough. And the officials are probably going to start pulling out the card with a little more frequency here as we get inside the 60th minute. So Kante will come off the pitch, and we will play on. The throw by the Warriors. Warriors have to go here. They've had all the momentum in the first half. It's been all Hornets here in the second half. Sanchez now lays it back. Barbetti. And that ball deflected into the box. No trouble for Easterbrook, the keeper. Vincent Easterbrook has played about 140 more minutes than Charlie Ladoche, who is the freshman keeper. And another yellow has come out. Do we have... So another yellow has come out. I didn't see who. I believe it's on a Warrior. Or did they show it to Easterbrook? So it is a card to Easterbrook. Oh, to be a fly out on the pitch, listening into the conversation going on out there. That is headed by Barbetti. Kante, who's back out on the pitch now. Had a touch on it, but the Warriors clear. And a foul is called. Warriors they like to take the free kicks quickly. They pull this one back a little bit slower. Barabom. Over on the near side, this is Sanchez. Ball, Andrea. Barabom again. Center circle, Sanchez. Turns it over. And we're going to have a foul called. Warriors again, quick free kick is headed out by Warner for the Hornets. You see the intensity right now for the Warriors, which you don't see. There's a whole lot of stability, and we're going to have another yellow. Possibly. Folks, to be quite honest with you, I have no idea what's going on out there right now. I'm not sure the officials do either. It's a foul on the Warriors. It'll be Harris with the free kick. Into the Kante with the... He was offside. As the flag is up, that will be a goal kick. 63rd minute, 2-0 in favor of the Hornets. And the chippiness or trash talking or whatever have you out on the pitch, it's kind of disrupted the flow. Turnover now, Hornets with possession. Bala. And that is a foul, which will give Bala and the Hornets a free kick. So the Hornets a free kick, 40 yards, let's say 45 yards out. Harris with the free kick. Ball into the boxes. And we apologize, the video went out on us there. But we are back up and running. And right now the Warriors have possession, 65th minute, 2-0. That ball goes out of play. It's a quick throw taken. Hornets. Conte with a touch on it. And a turnover. Warriors with it now on the far side. Barbetti at center circle. Ball into the box, giving it a look on Drea, but it is cleared by the Hornets. Now Conte on the far side is tripped up, and they're going to get a foul now, which will give the Warriors a free kick, and they call the foul on Conte. So a free kick upcoming for the Warriors in the 66th minute. On the near side, Sanchez. Ball into the box, and that goes over everybody's head into the parking lot and then back into the back of a pickup truck. I think in the state fair, that wins you a stuffed bear. So a goal kick now upcoming for Easterbrook. And at one point, do the Hornets pull it back and start playing possession and keep away? Here in the 66th minute, obviously still have to stay aggressive, still plenty of time, but once you get inside the 70th and 75th minute, then it becomes time to kill the clock. Harris almost won it. Barabom getting it back. Barabom to Liozzi. Liozzi, Quintero now at center circle. It's a turnover. Warner. Conte. Leaving it on the near side. And a foul is going to be called. I believe that's Ahmad Zaki, the striker. And he is called for the foul and shown the yellow card. I don't know what the record is for yellow cards in a second half of a soccer match. There's been thousands of them played all over the world, but I have to think we're approaching it. So, Zaki with the yellow card. Now for the Warriors, Sanchez on the goal kick, and that's going to go. Well, it stays in play. It's deflected around. Giving it a run, Liozzi. It's cleared by Balla. And a foul as Quintero hits the deck. Quick free kick taken by the Warriors. Sanchez with the touch at center circle. Top of the box, Ruiz, and now that's going to be cleared by Bracey. Sanchez. Ruiz again. Ruiz getting some pressure from Harris, who scored the game's second goal in the 57th minute to make it 2-0. If you're just joining us, Omar Kante had a penalty kick in the 35th minute to put Southern Poly up 1-0. 68th minute now. Southern Wesleyan trying to get back into what has been a slugfest, a chippy match here in this second half. Southern Poly beat Southern Wesleyan last year 2-1 in Marietta. Looking for back-to-back victories. And we have more whistles and a free kick upcoming over on the far side. Sanchez will take it. Malagon with a touch. And over on the far side, Bracey trying to clear with some help from Zaki, who almost had the third goal for the Hornets moments ago. Ball into the box. It's deflected and finally cleared by the Hornets. Still opportunity, though, as Barbetti will win it for the Warriors on the far side of your screen. 69th minute. Ball into the box. Chasing it down. It's deflected off of Ruiz on the clear by, I believe, Bracey. And we're going to have a substitute come on for Southern Poly. Southern Poly State started this program in 2007, and they have been very good right out of the gate. We'll let you know about the substitute as soon as we can. I believe Tongas has come back on. Harris with the throw over on the blind spot of your screen, and flag is up on the near side, and another yellow card. This one's going to be shown to Ruiz. Wait, did he show a card to... he might have showed the card to a Hornet as well. He brought it out twice, so there were 2 yellows. I'm not sure who for the Hornets got the yellow, but rest assured, folks, everybody will get one by the end of this match. As Harris with the free kick into the box. Good defense on the clear by Sanchez for the Warriors. Headed up. Sullivan with the header. 70th minute. That's a heading effort by Sanchez, and now it's played out. It'll be a throw for the Warriors. So Ruiz, Jonathan Ruiz, the Colombian, will throw. And we have an injured player for the Hornets. That is Kirk DeBoer, the South African sophomore. 7 goals and 4 assists. And looks like he's going to get up and he'll be okay. A physical match, folks. This has every indication of a playoff match. Both these teams, Hornets trying to play themselves into the playoffs. Right now they're in the 8th spot for the conference tournament. Southern Wesleyan in the 5th spot, and they're relatively cemented there. But still, it's like this every week in this conference, folks. If we wanted to, here at NSCAA TV and Turbo Sports, we can give a game of the week every week to just this conference. It's that good, it's that competitive, and it's that physical. So in the 70th minute, we will have a throw at some point from Ruiz. You have... that is going to be played out over near the blind spot, so another throw for the Warriors, which is taken quickly, and a run by Andrea. Leaves it over on the near side, or on the far side. Canelos will take a run at it with Sullivan and Gallion back. Gallion forces the shot to go out of play for a goal kick. 71st minute now, still 2-0. Heading effort by Conte, cleared by the Warriors. Harris looking to go around Ruiz. Ruiz doing a nice job to win it back. Ruiz gets it back. Ruiz with a run. Harris sliding in. The fans wanting a foul, but that was a terrific slide by Harris. As it's won back by the Warriors, it goes out of play. And it'll be a throw for the Warriors over near that blind spot of your screen. Over on the line, it's played off of the Warriors. I believe Leozzi had a touch So it'll be a throw now for the Hornets here in the 72nd minute. Barbetti now for the Warriors. Warriors trying to go forward with a little more authority as we get late in this one, but it's another turnover. Give Southern Poly credit for defense, as that ball almost got past the defense, and waiting for it was Balla. Balla now gets a touch on it, with Gonzalez on him. On for the first time, Nestor Gonzalez, the junior. Warriors win it again. The ball from Leozzi finds nobody. Gallion. Over on the near side, Zaki. And a foul is called on the Hornets. So a free kick now upcoming for the Warriors. And it will be taken by the Warriors. On the near side of your screen, the cross to Barbetti. 73rd minute. Barbetti with a long run. Ruiz now. This is Andrea. 35 yards out. The ball is cleared by Bracey. Warriors still trying to go forward. Gonzalez had a touch on it. It goes out of play. Hornets now. Bracey. And that is a foul, which will give the Hornets a free kick. And I think we're going to see another card come out. Yes, we will. It will go on Warner for the Hornets. Everybody's got one, but nobody has picked up that second card yet, which is fortunate for both sides. So a free kick upcoming for the Hornets. That's headed into the box. This is Harris looking for his second. Great defense by the Warriors there, by Barbetti. Barbetti with a run now. Barbetti keeping it now to Ruiz. Ruiz on the far side, or on the far side of your screen. Canelos fires it over the top of the bar. As Easterbrook reached out for it, but it goes for a goal kick. 75 minutes have gone by. 2-0 is the score. The Hornets needing this victory to have a chance to play in the postseason. The Warriors gearing up for the postseason, where they will be the 5th seed. Southern Poly looking for their 9th victory of the year. Into the box. Conte. And firing it, putting it in the back of the net, the substitute, Abachabki. And Abachabki scores, the freshman from Brazil, to put this game relatively out of reach here in the 75th minute. Eduardo Abachabki, who just came on, makes quick work of his efforts, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Hornets. Boy, you can see the defense exposed there for the Warriors, and Abachabki made the most of his effort. 3-0. And whatever issues that the Hornets had at the beginning of the season, they are taking out their frustrations here today. And the Warriors, meanwhile, unbeaten in their last 5 matches, look a little shell-shocked now. 76th minute, that ball is cleared. And the Hornets now will do everything in their power to run the clock. So we don't have all the tiebreakers and all the scenarios and all that. But the Hornets currently sit in the 8th spot. And if they get a victory today, I can't envision that they will be out under any circumstances. So a throw upcoming. Boy, there's just whistles all over the place in this game. This has been sloppy. So it's a throw now for the Warriors over on the far side. And a foul is going to be called on a trip over on the far side. Ruiz had a run on it. He was tripped up. Looking to take the free kick quickly are the Warriors. Ball into the box, headed out by the defense. Still opportunity. Andrea tees it up. Still danger. The shot no by, I believe that was Sanchez, and a terrific block by Easterbrook. Easterbrook looking for a clean sheet here today, as he's made a couple of terrific saves here in this match. Warriors again looking to go quickly. Barbetti, 78th minute now. Top of the box, Leozzi. And Leozzi left it where nobody was. Still opportunity for the Warriors. The temperature has plummeted from 61 degrees to 46 degrees. Barbetti, Ruiz. Barabom. And that's deflected back. Coming all the way up, Rodriguez. Barbetti again. Quintero. Sanchez. Low cross. It's not cleared yet. Deflected, and a handball. No, not a handball. It was deflected out of play, so it goes for a corner. Leozzi going quickly out to the corner on the far side. 79th minute. Leozzi, lower corner. It's cleared by Gallion. Canelos with a touch on it. Again, cross in. Heading effort by Andrea goes over the post and out of play for a goal kick. So the Warriors applying some pressure there, getting some chances, but nothing into the back of the net. And they still trail 3-0. Barbetti with a touch on that ball. It goes over to Oliveira. Ruiz over on the near side. Oliveira with another touch. This is Leozzi. Andrea with the ball. Ruiz again trying to run it down. It's cleared. Oliveira has it, though, for the Warriors. Side box. Up top now, Oliveira. And again, it's cleared by the defense for the Hornets. I believe that was Sullivan on the clear. 80th minute. 10:24 and counting left to go in this one. It has been all Hornets really here in the second half. The Warriors had the momentum and the possession in the first half, but have come out a little bit flat here in the second. Barbetti trying to strike it in. It's deflected. He'll try it again. It's deflected again. And we have a foul called, which will give the Hornets a free kick. Southern Poly looking for their 9th win of the season, and Southern Wesleyan looking for their 10th. Both of these teams starting in the top 25 this season. Southern Poly was 8th to begin the season and were ranked high as 2nd before dropping completely out of the top 25. And even though Southern Wesleyan is not in the top 25, what a signature victory this would be. A good run by Quintero, I believe, and a red card is shown as he was shoved to the ground. Trying to see who the player who will be sent off was. Let me see if you can get a number for me. Just hold it up in the air. But an opportunity now for the Warriors to get a set piece, and now the Hornets will have to play with 10 men. Well, I couldn't see the number. Boy, if it was 9, that's a big loss if that was Conte. Free kick taken into the back of the net by Liozzi. And we're not done yet, says Southern Wesleyan here on senior night. Bruno Liozzi from the set piece puts it into the left back of the post here in the 81st minute to make it 3-1. Bruno Liozzi, as I forget to talk, with his 3rd goal of the season here in the 81st minute. As the junior now with 3 goals and 5 assists. And it's 3-1. So the Hornets with 10 players now will do everything possible to just disrupt and disorganize. Quintero with the touch. This is Barbetti with a run. Ruiz looking to get it on the near side. Harris has come back, and Ruiz hits the deck. Are they going to give a card to James Harris now? They do. Well, I thought players are going to have to be careful here in the final 8:43 of this match, as there are playoff implications if you get a second yellow. Already one player sent off for the Hornets. We believe it to be Omar Conte. And if it is, that is a tremendous loss for their first playoff game against the 1 seed, provided the Hornets do finish 8th. Free kick by Ruiz. He takes it. Oh, diving play made by the keeper. And they say goal. They say goal. The ball must have went over the line. I have and just like that, it's 3-2. So it looked like Easterbrook was going to be able to make the play on the ball. He could not. So it's 3-2. Boy, don't look down for a second, folks, and don't go anywhere. This game looked to be wrapped up by the Hornets, and the Hornets are begging to give it away at this point. 82nd minute, and here come the Warriors again, down 3-2. Warriors still with possession. 83rd minute now. Quintero on the far side. Fires it. And that's going to go wide left and out of play for a throw. It'll be over near the corner marker on the far side. And that ball is cleared by the defense. Still 83rd minute, Quintero. Ball into the box, it's deflected. Winning it, Bracey. And Bracey will clear. Barbetti for the Warriors. Looking to get it in. It's headed. Coming over to make the play, and he'll just pick it up, is Easterbrook. So Easterbrook made the diving effort, and he must have dropped it on the line. That's where we are now at 3-2. 84th minute. 6:47 and counting. The Hornets playing with 10. Omar Conte, who scored the game's first goal in the 35th minute on a penalty kick, was sent off. Coming on. Over on the far side, the ball deflected. Another throw upcoming for the Warriors. Canelos. It's a cross. Cleared out. Barbetti comes up with it. Barbetti, good run. Ruiz, and it goes off of Ruiz, out of play on the line. The Hornets need this victory. Currently they're 8th, but they're not guaranteed to get into the tournament as of yet. That ball is cleared. And that is Conte who's still there, so it wasn't Conte who was sent off. And that's huge if you're a Hornets fan. So it was 15. 15, did you say? We don't have a 15 for the Hornets, so it couldn't have been the 15. There's a header! Oh, wide right of the post. Almost. It's coming fast and furious for the Hornets here in the 85th minute as they have turned up the Jets. They went down 3-0 in the 75th minute on a goal by Abachabki. And now Canelos on the far side. Andrea. It's cleared back. Warriors trying to pull level, win that 10th game of the season. Looking for their second straight season in double digits with victories. Barbetti with a good run. Barbetti looking to create, crosses it in. It's headed out by the defense and cleared that time for the Hornets by Abachabki. Still pressing though, Quintero. And it's one on the far side. Conte. It's off of Conte. Quick throw by the Warriors. Barabom. Barbetti at center circle. 87th minute approaches. 3-2. Hornets trying to hang on with 10 men. Sanchez. Gets it back now. Trying to get the ball in. Andrea with the volley. And it's cleared out. Canelos tried for it, but it was cleared. Still opportunity, though, for the Warriors on the far side of your screen. And finally, it's cleared. Another throw upcoming for the Warriors. Barabom. Quintero. Warriors a little more deliberate with this possession now. Sanchez. It's cleared again. 88th minute approaching. Barabom. Sanchez now at center circle. We're in the 88th minute now. 2:55 and counting. 3-2. High drama here in the upstate. Quintero. Ruiz in the box. Crosses it. headed out. I believe that was Sullivan. Volley, ball back in, and it's gloved. This time Easterbrook hangs on to it, and it remains 3-2. Easterbrook, who moments ago was staring at a clean sheet for him. And the Hornets now just trying to hang on. Again, Sanchez. 2:14 left to play. That will be cleared, I believe, by Conte. Sanchez again with the ball. Quintero now. Barbetti. His defender falls down, gets it back. Barbetti into the box, leaves it. Ruiz looking for it. Oh, it's cleared. 89th minute 42 left to go. Quintero with it for the Warriors. Sanchez. Oliveira leaving it back now. Quintero again. Ruiz teeing it up. It's deflected out of play. It will be a corner. Minute 16 left to go. Warriors over on that far side, taking the corner. Ball in, headed, and wide right of the post. 90th minute now, 54 seconds left to go. The Hornets looking to avert catastrophe. And a goal kick upcoming from Easterbrook. Gonzalez, 38 seconds. This is Quintero. Sanchez. Agudelo. 24 seconds left. Ruiz now. Barabom, header is wide left. Ruiz trying to cross it in. Deflected out. 10 seconds left. It will go. 4 seconds left. Quick throw, but time will run out on Southern Wesleyan as the Hornets hang on and ruin senior night here in the upstate. 3-2. What a thrilling finish to this final game here for the regular season on NSCAA TV. So the Hornets led it 1-0 after the first 45 on a penalty kick by Omar Conte. A choppy second half, which produced 4 goals, 2 for the Warriors, one of those from Bruno Liozzi in the 81st minute, another one on a deflection on a drop by Easterbrook, the keeper for the Hornets, a few minutes later made it 3-2. The Hornets had a player sent off in the match and held off to win it by a 3-2 margin. The other goals for Southern Poly in the match in the 57th minute were scored by James Harris, and then in the 75th minute, the first of the season for Eduardo Abachobke. So the Hornets now 9-5-2. Southern Wesleyan will go to 9-5-2 as well. And the Hornets were the 8th seed. They might move up now. We'll see how it goes. Their conference numbers are now 5-5-1. Meanwhile, Southern Wesleyan 6-4-1. So Southern Wesleyan will be the 5 seed going into the tournament. And you folks in Marietta, Georgia, you can find out where Southern Poly will play their opening game coming up probably not much longer after this match. Well, that's going to do it for us here in Central South Carolina. For everybody here at Turbo Sports, it's been a great season bringing you these games on NSCAA TV. We've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being here with you tonight, and we hope you've enjoyed it as well. Once again, your final score, it's Southern Poly 3, Southern Wesleyan 2. Turbo Sports, Admiral Soccer, and NSCAA TV. My name's Chris Sheeman. Have yourselves a great night, and a better weekend, everybody. And we'll talk to you again real soon.